Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back again. So first off, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's watching this video today. So in today's video, I'm going to be finally reacting to the Godzilla Genus or Genus, however the hell you say it. This video is made by Goji Center. So with that being said guys, let's go ahead and check this out.
This skeleton you see right here has brought up many questions since it first appeared in the film Godzilla vs. Kong.
Oh yeah, a lot of people talk about this.
Was this creature. Now, what if we told you that both of these had something in common? That they were all part of the Godzilla genus.
Okay, so it's genus. Alright. Damn, I said that hella wrong. I said genus.
Few different Godzilla incarnations, relatives, and evolutionary.
I love that shot.
Let's begin with number one, the Phytodons. These were originally referred to as scaly quadrupeds by the CG artists and were created to resemble Godzilla in some forms.
Yeah.
How? During their creation, Adam Wingard suggested that these should have the scaly properties and some facial features of the Godzilla species.
Some people thought it was like a baby Godzilla of some sort.
These small spikes resemble Godzilla's dorsal plates and could have been used as a warning signal to other species, or in some cases, monarch aircraft that get too close. In the official art book, we read that these guys are basically, and we quote,
I have the art book too. You guys have got to get it if you guys still don't have it.
Species. That's right, folks. By definition, these guys could have been distant cousins or perhaps ancestors of the Gojira specimen.
Yep. Yeah, that's for the whole, okay, yeah,
By comparing
Let me see how, okay,
humans,
set.
and then comparing these height proportions to this particular creature and to Kong, it's possible that these guys could grow to a whopping 90 to 100 feet in height.
Oh, God, no.
Initially look that big. We can expect these giant lizards to be capable of mass destruction. Since they share
We gotta see them in action.
some of the larger lizards known today, we can assume that these were apt swimmers, capable of swimming at fast speeds, similar to our next kaiju, Godzilla.
The Godzillas, alright.
Go over to two members of the Godzillas that we know of, the G-Man and this guy,
Yeah.
Dagon, or sometimes referred to as 5146 Adam.
I think he's, Dagon. I thought it was Dagon. Nah, it's Dagon.
Godzilla's ancestor. But he really wouldn't be Godzilla's ancestor if he was around while Godzilla was alive.
Yes.
Let us explain. We know the G-Man was around for millions of years.
Yeah.
Since the existence
Old
of
ass.
Dagon was recorded in Phoenician records, it's clear that both of these were at some point alive at the same time. Phoenician civilization dates as far back as 1500 BC, which is only around a mere 3,500 years ago.
Jeez. Imagine being alive for like that many years. Shit.
We will get to what happened to them later. From the description.
Okay, that's from Godzilla Aftershock.
Dagon was probably not as
Oh,
large as the
Dagon.
G-Man
Oops, sorry.
today. Note that his dorsal plates were just as similar as the G-Man's back in 2014. His posture was a bit more hunched and was greener in appearance. Certainly not as built as the 2019 incarnation of Godzilla. This suggests that this was perhaps a younger Godzilla specimen. It's possible that younger specimens had a much more difficult time growing up than the more mature Gojiras. Remember that these had some dangerous opponents going around. Especially these guys, Mutos.
Woo, the Mutos. I know that one. Her name was like Barb, that Queen Muto.
Muto Prime, equipped with all sorts of weapons to bring down a Godzilla specimen. Which is exactly what happened to Dagon. Watch our video explaining this gruesome process in more detail. We can only assume that the rest of the Godzilla species that were alive in the past few millennia were wiped out by the Mutos, except one. Now let's talk about
that one got lucky.
who has seen tremendous amounts of bodily change within a span of 5 years. In the mid-1900s, the G-Man woke up to a different environment than he was used to millions of years ago. The atomic age was born. Between 2014 and 2019, the constant levels of radiation led to a much more rapid evolutionary development for the G-Man's body. The same would have happened to Dagon, but as mentioned previously, he died before radiation levels in the surface were close to the level of Let's talk about these dorsals. While it is true that its battle with the Muto Prime had something to do with its dorsals changing shape, this is not the complete explanation. These
Yeah, because I remember
versions
something
were
about
eventually changed
like yeah,
only
evolving.
when the Godzilla reaches a particular point in maturity.
Okay.
How do we know this? Let's go back to this scene in Godzilla vs. Kong. Take a close look at this axe. This
All
axe
right.
blade strongly resembles the G-Man's dorsals. We know this blade did not come from the G-Man, but it did come from an already mature Godzilla. This axe blade was pretty big, similar to the size of the G-Man's own dorsal plates. This means that Godzilla specimens in the Hollow Earth were capable of growing this large thanks to the Hollow Earth energy, which was as strong or even stronger than the radiation levels on the surface. Godzilla in 2019 is the largest in the Monsterverse, measuring 393 feet in height. And
Oh yeah, that's right. See, I don't think he even changed his height in Godzilla vs. Kong.
Larger? The answer is, or should be, yes. Before we talk about the largest possible specimen in the Godzilla
Yeah, I was hoping he was gonna grow more in GVK.
biological fact about this animal classification. Every animal that exists today will fall under one of these classifications.
Yeah,
The
vertebrates.
G-Man would then classify under here, the reptiles. This is the key to understanding their growth. If you
Okay.
didn't know, reptiles have some of the longest lifespans in the animal kingdom. In addition to
That is true,
some
yes.
reptiles, especially lizards, are known as
Hey.
indeterminate growers, meaning that they will continue to grow until they die.
I wish I can do that. Like what? I'm stuck at 5'10".
Know for sure that he will continue growing. But how big? Let's now talk about the next and possibly largest Gojira specimen.
Mega Gojiras. Okay.
One that resembles the G-Man and one that resembles Kong's.
Okay.
Now let's grab this skull, compare it to Kong's, and now place it on our analysis platform. Although this does not look too much like a Godzilla skull, it might only mean that this is a Godzilla relative, similar to the Theta-Dome.
Man, why couldn't we see all this in the damn
In
movie?
the official novelization, Eileen Andrews observed these skeletons from the Eve. These, in her mind, were creatures similar to the Godzilla species. She also mentions that these were similar to what was found earlier in the Philippines, referring to Dagon's skeleton. So, what is this thing?
Okay, yeah,
This is
that
just
does make
theory,
sense.
But it's likely that, like the Phaetodons, this is another offshoot of the evolutionary tree that gave birth to a perfected Godzilla species. We can tell it's a relative thanks to these.
Yeah, like, who the hell was the mom of the Godzillas here?
Gojira relatives, including the G-Man and even the Phaetodons. To find out how big this animal was, we need to know or make an educated guess on the corporal shape of this creature. Given that these animals would be simply massive, it's possible that these would probably also walk on all fours, but spend the other half of their time walking on their hind legs. Almost
That
like a
is,
hybrid of
yeah, like
This
okay,
animal
when he was like,
would be slow but powerful, with similar features found in both the Godzillas and Phaetodons. We will make a
yeah,
video
that's
later
just
on
like,
exactly how
okay, it would
this
make a lot of sense, like how he was crawling in GVK. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what to say.
Probably not. An animal this large with atomic ray abilities would completely destroy this place in seconds. But it didn't, probably because it couldn't. Whereas a smaller Godzilla managed to blast a hole right through it while being on
Yeah,
the
no
Earth's
problem
crust.
either.
Even without this ability, the proportions of this animal's skull could only mean that this Titan could have been the largest we have seen so far.
That is a
If the
ugly
G-Man
ass looking
ever
version of
was this large,
Godzilla
it
though.
would have lost its capability to move and fight as well as he
I'd be
does.
terrified. That looks like a zombie,
That
bruh.
said, the Godzilla species is the product of a refined evolutionary process, producing a Titan with the perfect size, weight, and abilities that make it the most powerful Titan in the monster.
Every time.
In review, we learned that the Phaetodons, Godzilla, and these large unnamed species are all in the same family. We also learned
Wow.
that the Godzilla species evolve over time depending on their environment and could grow to larger proportions. And finally, because there are different offshoots of this genus, it is more than likely that there are even more ancient Godzilla relatives that fill these gaps. Do you think we will ever see these guys again in a future Monsterverse film?
I hope
What
so.
do you think the Godzilla species will evolve into in the future?
Yes.
Let us know in the comments. Please support this channel by leaving a like
Yeah.
and subscribing to this
Check
channel.
them out, guys. I'm telling you, they're the best channel on here.
Viewers aren't subscribed yet. We would really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video.
Alright. Yeah, so there were definitely a lot of debates determining, like, you know, like, whose skull is that? Where did it come from? You know, how did it even get there? And a lot of people ended up concluding that, oh, I mean, well, because simply Kong killed one of Godzilla's kind. When I first saw Titanus dug, like, yeah, pardon me, I was like, maybe it's like its own type of Titan, or maybe it's like something related to Godzilla. And then same thing with me, I also ended up buying the art book of GVK, and then once they started explaining in more details about Titanus dug, I was like, oh, okay, well, that's kind of cool to know that that's basically Godzilla's cousin. So I thought that was like the coolest fact that I ever read off of a book. And then when they showed that one version of Godzilla standing on its hind legs and it's like all hunched over and all that, like, yeah, bro, like, oh my god, I don't even know how I would feel if I ever seen that in an actual movie. Like, just the way that it looks, like, it just looks like a damn zombie. I'm just like, oh, there's no way. Make sure you guys go ahead and check out Goji Center's channel in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you guys are new to this channel, push that sub button, comment, subscribe, and turn on that bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.